Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're here with Toyota getting to take a look at the all-new 2026 Toyota BZ. If you're unfamiliar with this fully electric model from Toyota, it was previously called the BZ FOURR. So they've dropped the end of that and now we just have the BZ. This is also the Woodland edition, which is a brand new trim level. And when you compare this to a standard BZ, the white one in the background there, we have more of that station wagon design versus more of a more smaller SUV there. You'll notice two body-colored fender arches on the standard BZ, where this Woodland edition gets plastic for the fender arches, the lower side skirt. It does have 8.3 inches of ground clearance, so slightly more. And then we have these all-terrain tires, so that way you can take this off the pavement. Now for this fully electric vehicle, this is powered by a 74.7 kilowatt lithium ion battery pack capable of 375 horsepower. Now for this Woodland model, range is going to be about 260 miles. 0 to 60 is just shy of 5 seconds. And this can also tow right around 3,500 pounds. So if you're looking to hook up some smaller trailers, you can do that with this off-roading focused EV from Toyota. Now up front-end designs are going to be very similar. So this model has a forward-facing camera, all of the parking sensors. There's cutouts in this lower section here, and then a really sleek design for the headlights. You'll notice they wrap around this bodywork seamlessly, along with this gloss black accent running right through the middle there. There's also headlights in both sections there, along with some more gloss black accents. Now as we work our way to the side, we have the charging area on this passenger side. You get gloss black for the mirror caps. There's also a turn signal. And then roof rack up top, so that way you can place some additional items, and a really nice side design. You'll notice too, we do have some narrower cargo windows, and we have a larger cargo window than the standard BZ that is behind us there. So as we take a look at the standard BZ from the back angle, it's a little bit more steep. We do have a different spoiler design. There's also a lower spoiler on the upper section of the LED bar here. So in back for this model now, there's a Woodland badge. You get the backup camera, all the parking sensors, and then a nice trim accent in the lower section. Now let's work our way to the interior. This is a pre-production model, so we'll take a look at the cargo space by folding down this seat here. So you do have a release by the headrest, where you have an ample amount of space. You'll notice it goes both sides too, so you can fit in some larger items sideways, and then obviously with the seats folded down, you have a lot of space for this model. Now there's some nice soft touch materials for the door panel here, really nice trim accent where the window control is, and then we can easily flip the seat up and then hop into the back, where at 5'10", this is pretty spacious. I have 2 inches or so of headroom. Look at the amount of legroom that I have in the back. Now you also have storage pockets, you get heated rear seats, auxiliaries, climates, and then there's the armrest with cup holder storage and a little bit of storage just in front of that. There's really no bulge in the middle too, so you could have 3 people in the back here. It's very easy to enter and exit as well with that door opening. And then up front, we do get memory seating adjustments. You have power folding side mirrors, your window controls, and then storage in the lower section, and automatic front seats. Now, once inside, there's some dimmer switches on this left. You have the liftgate release, automatic headlights, one very thin air vent there. And then we do have a similar tech design as some previous Toyota models with the gauge cluster up top, where you can go through some information. Smaller design for the steering wheel, where there's paddle shifters too. And then you have all of your standard Toyota adjustments to go through that gauge cluster to get into your phone settings. And then you have all of your cruise control settings and audio adjustments too. Now with this larger infotainment system, it looks like it might be borrowed from Lexus in terms of having these dials on both sides and being able to go through all of that information. Now you have vents underneath that, 2 wireless charging pads as well. And then you have a shortcut to the camera system, your auto hold and e-brake. You have traction control. It looks to be maybe an off-road setting for X mode with a cruise control type setting. You have different driving modes, and then your gear selector by twisting this dial with park in front. Now you also have a lot of storage in this lower section here with some auxiliaries. You get cup holders. You can open up this armrest 2 different ways here, so that way you can gain access to it. And then it doesn't look like there is a glove box in the lower section. Interesting to see that deleted. You get a trim accent up there, and then some really nice accents behind that gauge cluster. Now you also notice that this does have that digital 360 camera system, so you will have that camera appear up there. You have garage door buttons and various settings to get into that. And then there's some dome lights up top. Now as far as the visibility goes, you do have a small window in front of the side view mirrors there. And then with those extra cargo windows and that large window in the back, it's very easy to see. This also has the JBL audio system as well. And for this more station wagon type model, definitely very easy to see And then last up with the driver's seat and position, at 5'10", I have maybe 3 inches or so of headroom, and we do have a height adjustable seat. So for this style vehicle, you have a lot of space to be taller than me. And then last up, you'll notice too, another difference between the Woodland and the standard BZ is that we have this trim accent right here. It's not finished off in gloss black like it is on the standard BZ, so it matches the rest of the trim accents for this Woodland edition. So there we have it, the all-new Toyota BZ. You have 2 different options along with this all-new Woodland trim. This is not a new trim for other Toyota models, but it's now been brought over to this EV model. So you have more of a station wagon type versus more of a sportback with the standard BZ, just depending on what is going to suit you best. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. We will see you all in the next video.